skills. Now, this is not just for HBCU students, but skills as an HR professional. Talk to us about when a person is applying for a job with you. What are some skills that you look for? Or just, you can make it general. What are some skills that a person should have or should be able to convey when they're interviewing for a job? And then secondly, I want you to talk about some of the things in particular for students. And I want our students to know some things that they should not do when they are going for an interview. So let's talk about the general and then the specific with the students.
So communication, right? It's a no-brainer, communication, and that's both in written and verbal. I think showing up in a way that to exude kind of an executive presence or a presence, claiming it before it's yours, knowing, doing your research about the organization, being prepared to ask questions and engage in the dialogue. Again, this goes back to communication. If it's your first job, typically there isn't a lot of expectation as it relates to depth, subject matter expertise. But we're looking just to kind of see, how you hear this term fit. I don't really like it, but people are just kind of, it's the interpersonal skills, it's the communication, it's the ability to engage. If I am interviewing someone, they may look great on paper, right? They could check all the boxes for the skills and competencies that I'm looking for. But if they're not making eye contact, if they are not, and even that, it's not uncommon for me to pause an interview and tell them, take a breath, right? It's okay, right? We're just having a conversation. Let's just talk, just to try to reassure candidates, because I get it, right? You can be a little nervous. But what I appreciate and value is knowing that people did a little bit of research and they asked me questions about the organization, my role in the organization, what can I expect? So it's kind of a reverse interview, if you will. Because it tells me what you want to do is you want to set yourself apart. Everybody's going to come in with similar skills on paper. It's what sets you apart and what will I remember?